I seem to start always around this time. Even though I'm trying to like start earlier. Okay. And this time I'm just jumping right into desktop as you see, which I have my 3D character, so it'll see how that goes. Otherwise, I could just hop right to my PNG self. We'll see how much memory I take up when I just go to player server. Type in and most of their stuff. I think it's this Syria one that I've been doing. That kind of point from got up a little earlier today and from that tiredness of like I want to still do this, but like tired to want to like talk really. Just minimize. It's not like meaning it crashed. Then do update. Interesting. It looks like it's minimized to me, but I could see this is still being captured, so it's a little interesting. Okay, now it's back. I had to click it up. Like I basically had to watch my broadcaster for it to like finish. So I got this space, so I can just spawn up here. One thing I've seen, which is a little sad, but apparently they left a plane broken at the F-15's E. It was like a two-man jet. It, it had like more bombing capabilities and stuff, but it was like two-manned. You kind of like need a second person with you. but they like I guess like whoever dynamic eagles or eagle dynamics that runs this uh had some issue with whoever was they were working with on it or contracting to make it, and it's like it's something with like they contract others to make these modules. I guess how it goes. We'll try. See something. I just think that this would be like a very nice tactic. But is it? Yeah. So yeah, there was that someone like one of the comments I was like seeing why like I noticed it was like mostly negative, like a lot negative reviews. And so one of the comments said some about this info that they left it broken and then they took it off which I had it on my wish list. I was thinking of getting the F15E or it's like F15E or F15E, something like that. I already removed it off my wish list, so uh, but it's like yeah, it's off the store. That's what I was trying to say. Sorry, I'm like to like just say that. Am I the only one in here? I think there should be like a few others. There's some harms and bombs. There is a reason I got the F-16 because for some reason they can hold more bombs. There's another 18. Where you're going? This guy's moving. This is good. Like a side mission. She's going after to do that side mission. But yeah, before I removed it from my wish list, I noticed it's not being sold now. It says like Steam like is no longer available on Steam. Like, well, I guess no one gets to use that. Okay, these things on. Oh, yeah, I have Switch. Don't really need I turn, if you could turn on the tone thing. I don't know if this, I'm like in the way or anything. I see something, do I? Oh yeah, I don't have. I want to remember to get used to like clicking that. Just in case I. Yeah, if I do that, that should save weight. I might drop those as well. That's like emergency. By me. Technically, I want to go this way. Basically, just taxi down the runway because it's just faster this way. And there's like clearly no one landing at the moment, so I'm fine. We're doing another day of this. I've been very much in the mood doing this. Rather than just constantly burning myself out on like Helldivers or something. Was playing that a few other times and it's like fun with like throwing the explosions and stuff, but like sometimes it's like be like too much. I just go to like yeah, it's to 8. Yeah. So switch to that. go off 2 of those, and then we'll a little bit. This. Yo. That's. I understand that a bit more. Switch to that. Going way too fast and not the direction I wanted to go. We're spinning around here a little bit. Pretty much going away from the things that I just shot out. Just to give it some time. Now I'm going to turn it back around. I want to get these things to okay. Shooting at them? They are. Distraction. Did I hit them at all? If I did anything. These don't look like mine. Oh, I think I did. Let me this and I don't see any explosions. Oh, yeah, I did hit some. Here we go. Let us back to 5 and we'll get a refill. Do something silly before I do that. Switch to these. I got all the speed anyway. Shoot off these just to make things waste them missile shot. You guys have fun with that. DCS, drop that off, but I like less to drop the whole rack. Okay. Guess I'll just do it to that. That was actually pretty much of a success. Not too much happened, but a little bit of a success. Oh, I'm right over it. We'll do the kind of usual. Light pattern. Spin in a circle like this, and then
altitude, altitude.
I know altitude. Lining myself up here. That speed. After we land, I actually want to like up the sensitivity so I can turn my head a little faster. I need to turn. Actually, no, I'm looking at something else. It's lined up pretty good. Well, actually. Do a very professional landing. Let's see more speed now. We're gonna get close to like 200. We pull out our landing gear. Sometimes in ways I wish I set this up so I can have one thumb between this and then play lower than I expected. I need to pull out my landing gear right now. That speed sooner than I thought. And I overshot. Overshot my turn, not really overshot in general. Yeah, that is. Little really hard to aim just in the right spot. like I hit the tires probably a little hard. Just gonna park on the side over here. Spin around like this. I can refuel like
Request repair. Unable to comply.
shut in. Or good to know how to shut off, which is we'll turn off the batteries as well. Which I guess they need a trying to figure out which button it was. I think you have to like open that.
Request repair. Unable to comply.
Engines are shut down. I'm just trying to repair just the.
Request repair. Copy.
Here we go. Just in case I like damaged anything. Which my speed. Put like some bomb. I'm not really needing a fuel tank. Do it again.
Request refueling. Request rearming. Copy.
This took off. Doing this stuff. The repair's like taking quite a while.
Refueling complete. Rearming complete.
Checking on something. I think they're done repairing. Generally, you have those on when or you have the canopy open to listen for the engines. Forget which engine you do first, but just do right. One of the engines was like for the generator. Is like how much you wait for it to warm up. You think I did that right? Hmm. I should have done the other one.
Flight controls. Flight controls. Roll left. Roll left.
Yeah, I guess that was the left one you do first. Flaps are off. Why is the flaps off? Flaps are off. The other guy taken out. There's 16. What that to like say that my flaps are on. I do not get this. Why am I struggling to figure out how to like turn my get the flaps to say that they're turned on? Just had to get that reset. Okay. Anyone hear me? No. That's just those guys, which they never shoot down. Where'd my friend go? I don't know how to talk on the chat. Like, I've been pressing all these buttons. And I can't talk to chat. I don't get it. I can open it up and down, and it's just like... The sad thing is I can't even, like, ask chat. How do I talk in chat? Shift, yeah. That's... Where... Left shift. That's what I was pressing too. That's it. I gotta do it something else than shift left shift tab. Hmm. There we go. Shift enter in. It used to been like backspace and stuff. I can type in there. Okay. Well, then waste all that time. I don't need to worry about the fuel. But move because I had my parking brakes on. You are you yelling at me? What are you yelling at me for? I don't know what it's getting mad at me for. You know what? I don't need to worry about going super fast. So I just make it a target because I don't need a pilot towards it. Only 45 minutes left. I don't think there's... You know what? In that case, I might go over and do that objective. So, check guys over there. Do this. We don't have a lot of time, so making a lot of those. We're gonna try to help take care of some of these guys. just shoot those off. Really what we're going to do is these guys. Like him. I don't know why you are screaming at me. Here we go. Because my jammer went on. Did he like disappear for some reason? I'm trying to see if I can find that missile to shoot at him. Also, it's kind of annoying that my my plane kept just constantly. Yeah. With all this aircraft in the air, let's just grab this. I guess can't. I was assuming I was just gonna be able to. Right. First a left, then a right. Could go just a left and then spin around. You know what? Let's actually do that. Down this end, even though this is the direction we want to go. Let's see. So even not running VR, this is running like 91%. And it's like so much. Yeah, I took off that direction. Turn around. Not sure if we're going to get that objective, but oh, I gotta turn this on. I can see units like that. Shoot two just in case. In case one misses. Got him. It's like 3 guys up this way. Go really fast on them. Where's that coming from? Are they shooting at me already? They're shooting at me from... I should have shot. You know what? Should have shot that one. Go cold for a bit on them. Shooting out some chaff. Wait, that's flares. Do some chaff. Wish I saw how many I have. I know in the Harrier you could see how many. drop that off. Get like being so high in the air and like way up here, like very hard to probably get to. Sorry if the noise is like so loud, but I turn that down. What is the volume control of that? I know where it is on the Harrier, but I don't know if there's a volume control on that thing. On this. Yeah, I was gonna do this. So high up in the air. You're over there. Hey, I can't spot you. Like, why can't I see you? That's where our friend is. Why do I not see you? This bugs me. It's like you're in front of me. Why do I not see you? Some speed and just escape this. It's annoying. If I can't lock onto him, then it's like, well, all I can do is evade. I am picking up really fast speeds that I'm not sure how much this can handle.
Altitude.
Why am I flying with big guns? This thing's not as big as guns as the A10. Moment I'm trying to just survive aircrafts that are shooting missiles at me. Hello, Exelifs. Zeliev. Oh, I evaded. Let's use all our speed to get back up in the air. I can't seem to hear if it's just get one off. I don't think I was in range, but he shot something at someone. Do this just to get out of range. There's like all these bogeys flying around and that's still trying to like chase me. It's like it was a waste. I was trying to shoot the missile. Two at you. You got three more. Yep, I figured I was going to get hit. I'm sick of this. Well, the thing with flares only work on IR missiles, infrared missiles. These are like radar detecting missiles. So it like kind of depends on the missiles. Did they crash and shit? How did I... Did two of my missiles? I don't know. Looks like I got one of them, but we got each other. But yeah, like kind of pointless to do in chaff. It's like this is the thing with flares and chaff, like with the missiles that like do anything. Here's me still alive, parachuting. Which I think it'd be like a little bit of a hike going on back over there. I gotta load out trying to like just deal with all these. That's the one thing I don't like about these. Starting to not like of this mission. Or any of these PvE ones is like one, there's not a lot of players in it. You're just trying to deal with all these fighters that are stopping you from bombing the bases. So you have to do loadouts to try to take care of all these fighters. Yeah, do that lost fuel and just These are like air-to-air refuel things. So it's just like constant frustration. It's like, I want to bomb that there. No, you can't because this guy's now doing this, or this fire's now attacking you. Do. I'm gonna do yet another one of. I think doing that like this, shooting off like all these like tall things. Uh, Makes a bunch of distraction decoys to them. That's what I believe these are. Not quite dark yet. It wants me to go to this menu apparently, just to make that go away. Yet again, that's waypoint. But yeah, there was occasional times I was shooting off chaffs and flares, and it's just you when you do that, it's like you're just hoping it's going to confuse the missile and it misses you. It's just hopes. Like it doesn't always do it, and I don't know what like physics in play that they get it to like chance either hits you or not. But I got two arm missiles, which are ground to air to ground missiles that are going to lock onto radio. Nice thing of like being basically alone is
20 minutes remaining.
we only got 20 minutes. That's probably why people aren't on here right now. But I'm seeing what I can do, just somewhat messing around while I wait for the timer to go down. Might switch maps or something if I just get too tired of its fighters. Sometimes I kind of wonder what I really expect in this game. Like, might even be a chance that I'll just jump on Star Citizen to do like just a few missions or so. Is that saying advanced bit again? Do a little spin around this way as we climb. What's nice about this plane is kind of like by default, the thing is already It's already trimmed. I keep forgetting to turn this on. Buttons. Hey. Good, I don't think I have a button for E13. Let me see something. I don't have a button for it. Actually, I do. Okay. This, yeah, it's doing that. Plenty high. I can stop going high. High up in the air. Makes it difficult to get some airspeed because I'm in such thin air, so diving down a little bit actually. Just while I do that, I dive down too much, kind of level out and just touch these two of these things. Then I'm gonna do think myself. It's altitude. Let myself just go in a circle as those things. You know what? I don't have enough time. Yeah, 15 minutes, you know what? No time. I don't care if I'm gonna go in front of those things. So I'll just kind of go along with them a little bit like this. What I can do is purposely thing I don't like, or what I get quite these. I see this ATC is auto throttle. Auto throttles something C cruise. These things, yeah, they're like going down essentially. That's good. But what's good? But none of these things move me, neither count my life dear unto myself, so that I might finish my course with joy, the ministry received of the Lord Jesus to testify the gospel of grace. God, Acts 20:24. Yeah. That Paul that was saying that in Acts. I forget if it was Peter or Paul. But yeah, one of those nice good verses. my air race. Well, I'm not exactly racing. Trying to bomb this place. Yeah. Slow down purposely. Get those to go up ahead. And of course, there's more fighters right there. Because I'm all by myself, and like the fighters take off, fly a little bit, and like, ooh, there's an enemy there. And then they just converge towards me, because like I'm the only guy in here. It's kind of frustrating sometimes. Kind of makes me wish that they put perhaps like uh, NPC friends, like fighter friends, and just only players are on here, meaning that I see their course going right towards me. Right. Means I have to switch over and deal with you, even though I prepared all those decoy things. Great. Thanks a lot. I have to deal with you guys. You. Only have 2 missiles though. Okay. This thing.
10 minutes remaining.
Where'd the other guy go? He's like way over there. Got that one guy though. The other guy disappeared on me. That's a friend. Why does it say friend? Is it really a friend? No, it shouldn't be a friend. It's a friend. Is it because it thinks that it... Oh, we're gonna die from him. Where are you? Are you really... Are you below me? Where are you? A missile at you. And he got me too. See, it's either you just get killed by them or we kill each other. Or you're just lucky that you shot them from a far enough distance. And it's so random. It's why I don't like it. Anti-air fighting. It's so random. And more so it's about like to do it good air fighting. It's a lot more of like, oh, they got the upper hand, run away. Let's just not engage. Oh, they're going to get me, run away. It doesn't feel like fighting really. It's all positioning determining, and like, oh, like I just ponder about how people even, or how I see like occasionally a lot of like streamers, like when they do this game, like how they get into a merge fight half the time. By the way, these things are still flying. Oh, that's about to crash into ground. These are like decoy things. So the fact that they flew over the area and they weren't shot down seriously means that there must not be any missiles left. So then we got a little bit left. I'm gonna do a different kind of loadout. I'm not even gonna do tulls. I'm just gonna do pure harms. Just that. You know what? We'll just not have that payload. Is there a difficult setting somewhere? It seems like a little overkill for. No, it's just how the server's set up. There, tech, like technically there is a difficulty setting. It's just however you want to make the map. And there is settings to just generate an instant map for yourself. If you want to just throw in like targets for it to randomly like put them around for you. Like a few times I have done that, but then it's like it doesn't feel like you're accomplishing something, because like sure I could just throw in all ground targets for myself and then like I just sit in the. And if I make them, if I make them like not at all
5 minutes remaining.
we don't even have time to. I don't know if I'm going to even be able to take off at this point. This screen's a bit. I'm gonna like not even use the whole runway. I'm just gonna like speed, get up in the air, full throttle. I even need to use the full. I have less weight because I took out that fuel thing. I'm just gonna fly right towards it and see if like there's possibly any targets. Button. Let's see if there's any targets to shoot at. And that my things flew over that. No problem. Yeah, see. Mm. Well, there's a few things. No? Okay. This, for some reason, just decided to go off. Oh, it's off in the distance or something. I don't know. About like all we could do like in a few minutes or see if we could maybe gun down something. Full throttle again. Technically, I have 4 AA missiles. 2 of them are like sidearm, little short range IR missiles. This guy up here, I believe, is me. Your enemy. Yep.
Mission failed.
I'll shoot at him anyway. They won't reach him at that range. They seem to play music when it ends. Just gonna wait until like I lose connection. I might look at like a different map because I'm starting to get tired of this one. So it depends on like what the weather is on the other ones. Like I'd rather do called still in here. Still flying, surprisingly. It was but yeah. As I talked with else doing Sturses and the repetitiveness of this game could like the reason probably why someone I was talking with may not be like the reason like probably not like or what I was saying that wasn't interested is not having a progression thing to do. Just gets like repetitive. I think all the other one, all of them are resetting. I'll wait a minute. But I am contemplating if I want to jump on Star Citizen. But even though there is something that you can, like, is the thing with like either of these games. I feel like in Star Citizen, you make your own progression as well. It's like yes, there's like kind of more saved progress, but it's like it also is just like to what end? Like you just grind to just grind. And if I like hop into it to either like some cargoes, do some bounty missions, it's like it's just the same old stuff over and over again. Like I've seen it plenty of times. And knowing that your progress is going to just be lost later anyway, so I guess that's my reasoning of just sure on anything, trying to just like think of like why I'm trying to wait till like I actually play with someone on Star Citizen. All the servers that are up at the moment are UK, EU. Servers not near my location. Of course, like other servers I could like. There's always like these Chinese. See, there's like PvP there. PvP, what? The thing is, like, you look at how many players are in. A lot of them are like one out of like so many. This one is like 1 out of 100. Like it could have 100 people, but it's like, and it's like Chinese. And the one player is the server itself, by the way. The thing that like account that's hosting it. Which I wanted, if I wanted to, I could throw up a server of my own from the computer. That's how you could just like play multiplayer. Like you could set it like at the like privately, essentially, like if they connect by IP or have like a password in it, I think the ideal thing to do is like do a password so you don't have to like give out your IP address to someone. My servers come up yet? What I'm waiting for, really. Either case, like, it can be something different to just mess around in, but I don't know how much longer. For some reason I saved this one, but there's no one else on it, so I don't know. But it's only be 2 minutes. It's kind of been longer than 2 minutes by now. The ones with the least amount of ping. Of course, the ones in US because I'm in US. That's interesting, Canada. That kind of makes sense. It's like northern north. I guess some Canadian servers are just fine for me. And a lot of these can be locked with passwords. There was a server that I knew that is public. You just had to find its password in its Discord. If you really want to see, like, I can show you how, like, I could just create, let's see, instant action. Actually, those are like missions. Quick action generator. Have they changed this at all? After, like, it's been quite a while. Train generating. Is it already like creating a whole thing before I even set any settings? But yeah, the other thing I was going to do is look at there is technically a campaign in this, but it's like there are like some DLCs that are like $10 or so to get like more missions. I was kind of looking at them to just have like more of a campaign with the F-18. The end. Also, this is different. Oh, our location. I can make it so I even like just start up in the air altitude. Or way to make it so like it go. And then you can put like how difficult or the enemy is. This just adding fighters. What ground units? You can tell what loadout they have. Seems a bit different. mission type. Are you saying? Also, hello, and Lurs HD. You're kind of looking at. I don't remember this generator being like this. Okay. Oh, I see. Oh, anti-ship. There hasn't been like much of anti-ship. Yeah, it could do like ground attack. Here. Yeah, so you could put a whole list of things. It is a neat way to like, my character is kind of like covering some of the stuff. It is a neat way to quickly generate. Then yeah, spending an hour or so manually constructing your own map, which you then just know exactly where the units are and stuff like that. Which I'm joining servers anyway that display where the enemies are, because it's hard. Which, funny enough, like it's hard enough to find enemies on the targeting pod, even though you know exactly where they are. Like, if they are not, even at times when they're like on the airport, I like, okay, there's the airport runway. Okay, where's this enemy? And I'm like looking back and forth on the map. It's like it's so hard for me to like find enemies. I'm like I still struggle with that. Trying to find like a tiny little dot on your screen. Missions editor, you spawn your craft and place a template. Okay. Well, like that's if you're just wanting to just quickly throw, yeah, put a few little enemies, spawn yourself, and like, okay, let's see if we just fight these few or drop a few bombs on these little things. That is why with that I created this guy, which I'll show you in mission editor. So over the past like month, like time, like the pretty long time that I've been playing on this, like a couple of years or so, I've been like in and out or so. I've been constructing this massive like kind of training thing where the enemies are like very obvious, like easy spots to like and then I put like a few like down like this, all to just make it easy for myself on just to try figure out how to use certain things. Like it's a big way how I practice or like learned how to use certain weapons, and like even like after following the tutorial of some of them, well, like pretty much most of them, like because like a lot of the weapons you can try to like just randomly press buttons to see if you like. I once tried to do that with like the F-16 or the Harrier, trying to like figure out like I think it was like the Harrier or something, and like just trying hitting like all sorts of buttons, like not understanding why I cannot have the silly thing shoot. And it's because you gotta lock onto something and this and that, and it's like you gotta like watch a tutorial just to see that. So and to like to see it in action and actually like do the steps to see that you know that you do. So, long story short, I constructed this whole map to just, I guess my idea was have one single map to load into, to have just a boatload of different setups with little enemy placements of specific things. Like here's a bunch of like SAM site things to see if I can hit SAM sites with certain loadouts. Yeah, they are so tricky and finicky. Like you're gonna have so many layers of things unchecked for it to let you just shoot those. It's why, especially at the F-16, the Mavericks, and even the FA-18 are just half the time I think I can shoot it, and then when it comes to like I'm now like I'm like looking at the target, pressing like thinking like surely this thing's locked on. Like I have it locked on, and it's like nope, I am not releasing. And so it either I like in frustration dive at the enemy because I can't shoot the silly Maverick, or run away and just be in baffled confusion of why this thing's not shooting. And go in circles for like several passes, attempting it more times. But yeah, as you see, there's I put like quite a lot of a few things. I even have the very long range things, like over here, like the setup of SA-10s, which I think I learned that it doesn't help if they are like separate. So like some like being individual set here, I don't think combines the effectiveness of, like, some of these are like radar things. Yeah, see, this is like a radar tower. If it was connected with this thing, is it those little guys? Yeah, if it's in connection with one of the things that shoot the missiles. Where is it? It's one of them. Do I not have? Yeah, that guy. It's in connection with that, then it could shoot you like far distance. But I don't think I did it right on that one. But then I have this group here that has those guys and the towers, and I don't know. So half the stuff like that, like I don't know exactly how it works, how to get things set up, and like one of the big things, like for the ship, I really wish I could like make the ship that I have out here not shoot at you. And as much as I try to set up the configuration for it to not shoot you, remove the radars and they can't fire. Well, the idea is I do want them to fire because like I want to know I can do some tactic. Yeah, some of them I do want them to shoot because like it's where I learned with Tulls. I do a trick of I shoot the Tulls. That's what I have with these guys. See these Tulls. So especially where I have learned more. Like I probably learned it before, but like I learned it again if I didn't learn it before. On how to target the harms onto the things. There's like 2 ways I know how to do it. Third way, I think if I do like pre-planned, like basically put in GPS coordinate and just tell it to like launch there, but that's like same as like GPS bomb then. But these things, these harms, can lock onto those radar signals, and you shoot these off, wait for these to like go up ahead of you as you like turn off and then turn back in, and like I like orbit around a little bit to the side, so it's like not even shooting toward missiles towards me, and I'm distracting them with these talls, and then I shoot off my harms on some of the targets. I'll find the... Well, if you're talking about putting a command on them, like seriously, I put every kind of command that of like, so I wonder if it's still like on here. Yeah, see, RE, weapons hold, engage air weapons off. It still shoots at me. I don't get it. I'm like, I gave up trying to like make this thing not shoot at me. Oh, that's a submarine though. This guy? That's just that. I think I took it out. I probably took it out because it kept shooting at me. It was like a big enemy, like, gunship thing or something. It's like one of the gunships. I gave up trying to figure out how I can like fight it or so. And the radar system of that is like so huge. It's like I give up trying to make it stop shooting at me. Because like I didn't want it like way off into the ocean. Well, giant lake of this map. But maybe it was like a few years ago that maybe it was glitched out on that. I don't know. But yeah, it's why I have these guys shoot at me, and I even specifically have some of the guys. I think it's either these guys. I think it's mainly these guys. Shoot at the missiles you shoot at them. They intercept your missiles if you shoot at like some far off distance. Like I could use even the JSAWs. I could shoot those like into what this other guy. I can, when I get like high enough, which I believe is why I said I put 10,000. I can drop those off like just about like 50 meters away or 50 miles away, and it counts as those as missiles. I think kind of they're like balancing this of like, oh, it's a bomb, or it sees it like, oh, there's a missile coming at me, and then like intercepts and shoots it down. But if you drop a GPS bomb, it for some reason doesn't shoot those or intercept those, because I guess in reality you can't just shoot a missile at a bomb that's just falling in the air. Technically, when these are falling by physics, not by any motor behind them, these things don't have any rocket propulsion. Well, you don't want to fire them too close, because then they do chain blow them up. I've had that happen. But yeah, that's the other thing is, but then you're wasting more explosions onto one target. When half the time my shot, like first one, still like went through, so I just wasted all that ammo on one target that did hit. uh, I've been playing with like sometimes that's why I rather do this is where I shoot like I could shoot one like usually I just put out two in case they like blow off first one like too quickly. But I like dropping these things off because it, if anything, makes some use to them with them because I find it interesting. You could just put these out and they do a signal just like your jet and they it's like you're throwing decoys, like distraction decoys of yourself. But if it really comes down to like if I just want to blow up as many targets at once, the most effective, efficient way I have ever without the care of me coming back alive, I grab, which one is he? I think he's one back here. What's the difference of only GPS? Wait, these are like the non. Got this guy with the target paw in case I do want to like, yeah, that's why I did it, in case I want to laser a target for some practice of that. But basically load up 10, grab this Harrier, like I know how to fly the Harrier, not to do like I played with like learning like other loadouts or so, but the most effective loadout I've learned with this Harrier, even if people find it's obsolete without the D-Link DL thing, you target 10 targets, which is why like you mark each target with the F10 map, pretty much like how I did here, hashtag TP 1 2 3, do that with 10 targets. I believe you still have to do like one. That's why like you do one first because it just works that way. You gotta like have one, just an extra one, just to, I don't know, it's weird where like it doesn't get all 10 if you don't like put one marked like first or something. So like I mark one as 0 just in case. But yeah, they do that. Right Alt Shift 8 loads it into your plane. Best to do it on the ground, and you don't have to go through a whole menu of like making those all targeted onto the map system of the in the Harrier. And then you tell them all to go onto the bombs themselves. It loads the information onto the bombs. And basically, and then you tell your map to like be like targeted points, and it like loads up all the numbers. Like I've shown it like a few times in other streams, and one pass, 10 targets all gone. and I target all the SAM sites, and it's like, even if they shoot me down as I do that, they are done for. They cannot take out my bombs falling onto them. Like, nothing can take out the bombs as soon as you drop them. They're so it's like, hey, if you don't care about actually coming back home, like if you don't want, like if I don't care about like doing a legitimate like maybe shoot harms because that's like the go-to way apparently of the professional loadout setup is using a harm that targets those radar systems on the ground. Which you even like which is the second way I know how to shoot them is the BP or P, like PB is pre-brief, which I believe is like you load up the coordinates before you even like take off, like either during fight or before you even take off. It's like pre-planned. That's what it's like, pre-planned. And then I forget what the BP stands for or something. If it was the B, which is like you enter the specific code of whatever, like the SA15 that like this like has a specific code to it. You're gonna have like a targeted point in its general direction. I tried it like a bunch of times and I had like the hardest time ever getting that to actually land. I did it I think a few times like on my training map, but like I just can't seem to do it on my own on the or on a server, on a multiplayer server. I struggle doing that. I don't know. I don't want to save any changes. But there's also then this. Oh, there's three. Okay, yeah. I guess that's what I last was doing, was attempting to do these three missions just to play with the Harrier. Right. Okay, yeah, I did a few. I forget what these iron hands are. Like a bunch of iron hands. Did like 4 successful and then failed one. Like I think the one I'm like struggling with is like so insanely hard for some reason on that one. I've done this A10, but this is the AC normally. I guess there's no missions for like the A10C2. I have the A10C2. Or is it just the AC10? Let's see something. Yeah, it's the AC10, A10C2. That's the one where helmet has the heads-up display that you could like mark on the ground looking off to your side. Sorry if I am boring anyone rambling on about all this. I couldn't find my server, so I was like, I was waiting for quite a bit. Yeah, there is a few missions I could like. I guess there's not a lot of missions. So I guess hence Well, I could get some DLC ones if I wanted to, but I don't know. Like I kind of wish, like, any of you seen Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024? It was interesting with that campaign, the campaign mode in there. It felt like there's something to like fly and like be useful. Or there's something to progress on in the game other than doing endless repeating things that feel like just never go anywhere. Because these servers are always like set up where you would take like literally hours. Well, not just hours, like the whole day to do why their time limit is like quite long. Like there's so many, like you saw earlier, like there's so many missions or so many bases. Is their server not coming back up? I guess not. Uh well, maybe we do a little bit of Star Citizen because like I don't feel like doing anything else really. Other than just jumping in a mission if I want to just like blow up a few things. You know what? Actually, I want to. Here's something I want to do, I guess. It's confirm something. That if they still uh, blow up or intersect something that I shoot at, which I do believe I have I'm invincible and unlimited ammo, so I ended up doing that before just so I can keep shooting harms because like I couldn't understand why I was having so much trouble making them hit targets or figure out how to like switch the target on the target of opportunity mode of a harm. I was really struggling with that like in the server. It was annoying me. But I wanted to jump into JSAWs. And you're pointing. You're pointing at. Yeah, the way I mark these is with windmills. Know where they are. I put them like right next to windmills. Or I stuck windmills right next to them. And I'm going to actually pause myself in the air just so I can have this get itself ready. Oh, do any of you know what TXA like how do I deal with this when this pops up? I remember there was something about that. Oh, here's the thing though, the problem with like having it on that setup is you don't see the circle of what problem is, that's the point. So that. And you have this, and then I can see when I'm in range. I believe, just thing I gotta remember with these is always put this fuse on instant. Turn on this fuse because, oh my goodness, the amount of times I shot those off. See, did I have it? So these are all. Oh, and then I just. Yeah, so I put a waypoint on one guy. Just myself so I'm in range. Get height and speed, and you can make launching them out farther. And they're starting to shoot, lock onto me. Question is, so shooting that, and just so you guys hear beeping forever, I'm turning that off. It won't matter if they hit me. I'm invincible. But I'm curious if they're going to shoot this down. Because the question is like, how can they know or how can they target this and shoot at it? Is it because it flies like a missile? Like it doesn't put any heat out. It doesn't have like a propulsion engine like a missile. So good number of the things that are around here should like actually. Yep, there it goes. Ooh. Oh, interesting. Wish I never did that. So when you do Control L, it just pops the camera into pre-flight right where it is, and I haven't ever thought of doing it like right in the cockpit. You do see like a little bit of the panel. Of course, as soon as I like move, control, I can. It's so hard to get like into there, but I wasted too much time. And I think one of the ones off to the right shot at it. Yeah, probably you. I'm guessing it might have been like. Oh, you haven't wasted one. One of those guys, I think. But yeah, as you said, can I? Oh, so I gotta like click to. Actually, wait another few seconds. Boom. So there. Meow. There's a few of them flying at it. So ideally, it would shoot down the ones in front, but then this back one's gonna be able to see. Yeah, see that one there is shit, but yeah, it missed that. It got one. I'm shooting another one at it. But then there's other ones. I purposely put a bunch just so you can't just do that. I did probably put like too many to really effectively deal with it. There's these guys. Now, to get these guys and like not even be able to shoot at me, I took like all their weaponry off. They don't even have weapons to shoot at me. But they're also set up to, they just fly in a circle in some pattern. Like, unlike the tanks that go around foreverly in a circle, I don't think I was able to do that with the planes because when they run low, then they fly to like airport and then just land. Made them just they like fly in a circle a few passes and eventually they land at an airport. Oh, look at that! I got like more of those. And now the question is like if I shoot a few of these like first. Shoot like all of them. And then we just shoot one of those. This guy is like the actual. Oh, it's already shooting at them. See, they're going crazy. They see them as like an actual jet. I don't think they even got like me. So yeah, I probably made it like too strong here. I actually even took down. There was still like some of the. They even shoot at this. It's like it was still shooting at those other ones. Ideally, you'd want to like, because I heard that, like there's actually a oh, that one's so there's kind of like too much defense. I actually pulled some of them off. Like I moved. That's why there's these guys way over here. Is I got tired of like how nearly like impossible it was to like shoot anything at here. If I shoot some of them off and then went around here and then shot them, like I did manage to get some of these guys hit and destroyed by doing that. And so it's just pretty much slowly whittling them down. Or shoot enough of them until like they run out of ammo, which that's one thing I kind of wonder is like, can I make it so like they just have infinite ammo? Because that's essentially one of the things I would like to do. Just have infinite ammo. Like purposely given to them so I could know what breaches through them. Of course, now let me just show you what oh, just to this. I'll show you the trick to easily break through them. Which I do have. Where is he? It's, slams. So I have like what are called like slams here on this guy, which has a little interesting fancy thing where I don't think I even need the target pod on this guy as well. But, let's see if I can. The target's like 97 miles away. In range. What the other thing I think it's set to one thing that if there's anything else I need to do. Maybe that's you. The timer's for. So it actually has a camera that will come up when it gets close, and then I can control it. But the thing with this is like just like the other things is like if you have any of the SAM sites that like shoot down these missiles or or any of the air defenses, they're just gonna shoot this down. So it's like, oh sure, you could be 100. I think the max range is like 150 miles. You can like shoot this, being like a safe distance. Even just shoot it generally around towards a base, and then see a target as it's like going down at it. So I find it's like it's very tricky and hard to do that before it like hits the ground and blows up. Because like once again you're looking for a tiny dot on the screen. I'm gonna actually just sit here and wait for like this timer to count down. I think that's when the screen turns on. Should be when it's the map. Yeah, you got like a while ways to go. I wrong button. I think the idea is like that's why I have this DL13, like this thing in the center. This there is a thing that like is how I basically wirelessly talk talk to it and see its screen. That's how I like link to it. It's when it's like, I could set it to be like earlier leave, but its default setting on where when it like turns the screen on is kind of fine. Because I don't need to like try to control it too early. Oh, was it shot down? Yeah, it was shot down. Me. I'm just gonna put it like to a target like close. I'll just put it there. So there we go. That's the right one. Fine. Close. And I should be able to control it like this. Can't tell which way it's pointing. Are you pointing down yet? Going towards the ground? I can't tell. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it is going. See? And you go like, ooh, do that one. Go there. Go there. Hit that little tree in that little corner. It kind of stutters the screen when you like move it. Exploded. Of course, can't see the explosion on the screen. I could have shown it like quickly on the camera, but then I couldn't control it in here. So. Yeah, very neat stuff. Me. I was talking about earlier, and in a very sidetrack thing of that. But I haven't found an actual practical use to use that. Maybe I'll just try to use that some occasional times in, especially on that server. Like when they have the waypoint on the base, I'll probably just set it to just fire at that waypoint, like I just did there with my pre-made waypoint. I just told it to like target a opportunity of my own waypoint, and then just see if I can like have it like fall on something as I'm like just hovering around in the air with it, or like orbiting like from a very far safe distance. Like maybe sit at like my base 100 miles away. So even if an enemy bogey came towards me, he's going to be attacked by our base. But but yeah, and shoot those off and just see if I can hit things. If anything, make them waste missiles on me. but it just seems like a cheap tactic to just keep throwing things at a base until they run out of missiles. Maybe that's why they have a timer though, because like that does take up time to do that. That's why nearly every time I join in like those servers and it's like I rarely ever see us winning those. It's probably, and it could likely be there's not enough players that are jumping on them to clear them out. Get some water. And because I'm thinking to talk, I'm like not thinking what I'm doing here. I want all guided. Grab this guy. Still like the fun thing I did, because I got like I do got a dual stick or dual throttle. One of mine I turned it to do this. So I can like control, which that's technically how this is. My just because of the placement of my buttons and stuff, like the left throttle is controlling that one and the right one controls that one. So it's kind of backwards what visually it shows there, but now I am pointing this direction. I'm gonna actually do it like do this. Even though I marked those things on the other thing. 22 here just in case, because I'm kind of confused half the time on I think a lot of these actually shoot without the radar thing, so 4, 4, 5. P5. Do it like a little zone. I don't have to get it like precisely on it. 7. This is just it's just that thing. There's more than 10, but it's the same with bases. Is like there's like more like 20 targets. Certainly more than 10, but I could at least take out a lot of their forces before. Well, does that camera, which I need to look at my Steam settings to like change that if I don't want to like ever use the F12. to use the camera. That I think it cycles through the structures, but by clicking that, you're taking screenshots. Oh yeah. Now I need to look at this. Here, see, boom. There should be 10 targets. 2, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I guess. To do that. Like, sometimes it doesn't do 10, sometimes it does, so I don't know. It means the first target doesn't really matter because I'll start on that one. Get how. I think I that. It's so tricky to like use this as target. Did that get used? No, it didn't. So finicky on this thing. It's like I need to have it do a T. There, that. I need it to do that. Enter. Switching. It's not. And of course it does that. Come on. So finicky. It, do it. Why I'd rather do it on the ground. It's. I guess I'm so confused on how this works anymore. Like, I thought I once understood it, and then it acted like this for me. Like, thank you. Now you set that one, but now it's to do it the other ones. Having to go to that window just to confirm. Yeah, I guess I don't click that TOO, which as I told it. I forget which number I'm on, which can affect it if I do 4. On 4 is 4. Use 4. Enter. Use 5. Enter. You like press one button wrong, it like screws it up. 6. 6. Enter. You don't have to do all this if I did this on the ground already. It would have already basically entered all this in for me. Oddly, do it in the air to do this. Enter. I'm gonna go to 9, but it's because I started with 0. Yes. 9. Enter. Here we go. First one was like, I put it like on the same target, so why I'm not doing 1 and then 2, because I know this target is basically, it's like really right next to, which you could tell by like how close these numbers are. They're kind of significant different like number, but they're like 1/6. It's pretty close. Well, as far as I remember of setting them up, they're pretty close to each other. Now I could switch to that. Put that on. The master on. These. See when I like it puts these numbers in. I think when it doesn't do the last. Fine, owl. Enter. Okay, I guess 0 does not count. Doesn't count for a target. So yeah, I had trouble with that before, and it's like, here, now I got 10, which counts that. Which by the way, it orders these to what's closer. So like if I orbited around like completely the other direction, it would like flip these numbers around. That's how that works. Just this menu. I'm gonna spin myself around. There's a reason I have him up 25,000 feet. These Harriers, once they go to like 5,000 feet, turn that radio. Let's see if I can like line them up this way. It's a struggle to, for one, stay this height. This indicator is a lot easier to read or to figure out trimming if I know that I'm like holding it like this. I just trim like that, and then I don't have to hold it so much. I do actually have to down a bit. It's a little easier to tell where I want to put those trim. I don't wish the F18 actually had it that way, or the A10. Is it where instead of having a little gray indicator of where the trim is, it has like just a mark. So it's getting like lined up to these things. And when I get in the red, which there's going to be a number that counts from 0 to 100, and then it goes back down. And 100 is basically the peak position for it to like easily aim right down to it. It's so see, this controls the volume of that. I don't know how you do that in the F-18. Did it shoot one already? It did. I shot it from like long range too. Oh my goodness. What was that? That shot that? Who shot that? Come on, wait. Probably already bonked off me. Trying to figure out quickly before the smoke trail goes. You, what are you? What are you? Oh, you're those guys. You're... Say nines? You. Alright, you know what? I'm curious about which one that is. SA-11s? Yeah, you're the SA-11s, okay. Interesting. Those have like reach. See the number? Oh, there, another one hit me. So technically I'm already dead. So it's hard enough to even grab the armlet. Now they're dropping. Just slightly late. See the numbers going down, so like now it's having to do like a steep angle. Except for those. Oh, this. I don't know if that quite got it, but. Yeah, shoot more of me. And I did it kind of like off screen. Oop. I guess, yeah, 2 fell on those guys. Well, you get the concept. Like, they're shooting at me, but like, they can't stop me blowing them up with all those other bombs. Watch this last one, boom, take out the guy that was, you know, he's been shooting at me. Oh, he's now shooting at me. But yeah, it's hard enough to like with, and that's why I have specifically some of those that just shoot from such a distance for me to even see if I could even do this trick. Which I would have been dead. I was like looking at the map a bunch and curious on what was shooting at me, but I don't think I would have, even if I would have like done it like right at the moment I was in range, I don't think I would have dropped my bombs in time before they shot me down there. Just curious about actually seeing something on my F-18. Let me. actually this guy lock my throttles together. This guy just have, yeah, he has just those, and oh yeah, that's right. I have him just this is seeing the theory of just rippling them and like, oh yes, let's see if they can hit those targets. Oh, which I'm 55,000 feet height. And that is purposely to try to be like in range of this insane height. Which is a bit tricky to fly at this extreme altitude. Or way down over there. Mainly I wanted to like really just see. Okay, so it does have, oh, it's not gray, but at least it does have what I was hoping for. So the other thing is, it has another little thing showing where the trim is. Which is what I was like messing with here. This thing's easy to, like, you just trim it just right, and there's been a lot of times, half the time I don't even, I guess a lot of times, I don't even turn on the autopilot, because this thing, like, I don't even need to hold the stick, it just flies straight. Speed up time to get in range. Just to, like, play with launching a bunch of them. And I am, see, I'm 60 nautical miles away, just now in range. But that's if you get like 45,000 like this. Let's do all of these. So they, I should have step to that one just so I'm not like lopsided. Oh my goodness, and then it's because I'm getting them again. Whatever. Just hold still so I can see. Now I pretty much rippled a bunch of them. Oh, I kind of clump. See, there, a few of these are probably going to get like destroyed at once. They're kind of close to each other. Oh, yeah, they are kind of separated because they were like, I threw them off different heights and stuff. Speed up time till the frames per second just drops a whole lot. See, there's like can't get them all. And that's the idea. It's just I forgot that. And see what he let's talk about. I forgot to arm them. So now they're all just tapping it. None of them are exploding. They're all just tapping it because I forgot to click this little button. Oh my goodness. But yeah, there's that. Few more seconds. Right, again. Right, but speeding a lot faster. I feel like it is kind of like a very static thing that moves. I'm sure it has like flaps that like servos that like turn it and stuff to like control it. But they're not like rigged to do that. It's just a static object. Well, the wings do pull out. They did model that. Say it like this. They run out of their ammo. I don't think they're shooting because they have no more ammo. But it looks like there's more. What? Oh, maybe because that thing got damaged and then they can't lock on anymore. Because I damaged it. Just like constantly. I have like a bunch of them just blowing it up. So yeah, if you like to just try to make sure one target is destroyed, that is an effective way. It's just throwing all those out just to try to get a few or one through their defense. I kind of prefer to like figure out a trick that just ensures that they get like either bomb it if I can survive and get close enough, or just trick it by decoys. Which even that sometimes like I do the same thing. I guess throwing because sometimes if you could just get one target at a time and then get more ammo, you can do it. I don't know if the server's up again or any of the ones that I want to jump in. I'm trying to get off this game. I don't know if there's a lot of time to do anything else that I want.
Maybe he's talking about me.
Something outside. waiting while I wait for like all the servers to possibly load. Which I can't see the game with it being tabbed out, so. I don't see the servers up anyway, so. Right. From what I'm seeing, there's no one in chat unless someone says something in chat. I might just end stream. Need to. If anything, I would like end it for a few seconds just to switch over like to a different game, but like even then, I'm not sure if I want to like be on it very long anyway, or if I want to play it. I don't know. Raid someone that what I'm kind of looking at is just perhaps who to raid. Well, again, I feel silly to raid with like one viewer, so I'm going to just end. Plan out some other time if I want to like actually do like a couple missions in Star Citizen, do that on like another stream when I have like more time of the night instead of it being this late. I might still distract myself a little bit on that. Curious on a few things to set up. I'll probably try a mission, but it's probably like a, I guess like I'm just saying this, I guess like whoever just sees this video later. Hope it was interesting. I feel like I rambled half the time I was on this, but mainly because the server I wanted to do more was down and I haven't seen it go up yet, so nothing I can do about that, and I just didn't feel like generating targets to just shoot at or drop bombs. Like either make it a super easy or just making it in a way that's just annoying to like, depending if I happen to get the one fighter, the other enemy fighter, and then deal with the ground units and just, I don't know. So I'll just end there. Take care. Anyone that's possibly in chat, God bless, or take care whoever watches this as a recording. Hope it was entertaining. Take care.